LFG. Wave to the camera. Hello, everyone. If you want to see our lovely faces, follow us on YouTube at WXView 89.1 The Roar.
I promise we're not just disembodied voices.
We aren't. We're actual, real human beings. And
Most
Mitch,
of the time.
I'm glad that Mitch is the one that's fully in view right now because Nick and I
Mitch
are
is
both like
dripped out.
popped out in baseball caps and hoodies, and Mitch has like a full fit on. So
I just kind of had it like not ready to go, but like I knew what was gonna be today. I've been waiting to wear it for the past like 3 days because I've been refusing to wear shoes with this. My Wednesdays, Thursdays, I have to wear shoes.
oh, you got the flops on, the rainbows.
Got the flops on.
Let's go, dude.
Why does bro kind of look like young Justin Bieber? It's a little bit.
The hair pulled in front of on the forehead.
That might be it. Low key. Yeah.
I can't wait for JB Mistletoe season. I love that song.
Oh my god,
It's the most beautiful time of the year.
that's
So
an
good.
awesome song.
Damn.
So we're skipping right over spooky season, folks. The Morning Roar crew is ready for Christmas.
Wait, no. If we could keep it in like mid-fall, like just before Halloween, like the week before, is probably my favorite time of the year.
I've been having an existential crisis. It's our last fall on campus. I'm sorry to break
That
that
hasn't
to
hit
you.
Nick yet.
That has hit me so hard.
Okay, so you ruined my day, so now I'm gonna ruin your day.
Okay.
I just got done filming a video for the Welcome to Villanova acceptance video.
Mhm.
You know, I was up, so I'm gonna be in that video.
That's awesome.
Do you know what classes that's for?
2030.
Oh my! I just saw some kid's Instagram bio say Villanova University 2030, and I almost lost it. I was like,
I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. I
Also-
can't do this.
Bro, you're admitted by October 3rd. That's ridiculous.
October 3rd?
Like, think about that. Mitch saw someone
I
who's
think
already
it was a
admitted.
sports recruit, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But like,
Okay.
still the fact, like, still seeing 2030, I was like, this is
Because
crazy.
I went early decision 1, and I remember I didn't get my stuff back
It's like
till
mid-December.
December.
I was regular. I was lucky for the long haul.
So you
Wait,
were
yeah.
getting your stuff in March, April.
Yeah, like I was waiting it out.
Yeah. So favorite fall activity, boys. What are we saying?
Oktoberfest.
Okay, good poll.
Yeah, I just nothing gets in between me,
And a good
crisp
beer.
pint of beer, and some overalls and whatever else.
Prost.
Prost!
I wish mine could be as fun. Honestly, I just enjoy going hiking in the fall. I like seeing all the changing leaves. I like
That's
going.
such a good shout.
Ooh, I like going camping in the fall.
Yes.
You wake up to a cold morning.
My
then
fall
it's
break,
a nice
baby.
day.
I can't wait. I'm
Where are you
counting
going
down the
camping?
days. I'm going to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Like, it's called 12 Mile Beach, and it's right on Lake Superior.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
And it's the only place I've ever seen the Northern Lights.
Oh, so it's special.
I'm running it back. It's like really special.
Okay.
Bringing my dog. It's gonna be a good time.
I was gonna say I'm doing some
Indoor
camping
car.
over
Yeah.
but it won't be as cool. So
I wanna go to Maine.
It almost made me choke on my Red Bull.
I know this is
that's
just
a
us.
great song. Too.
It's-
That's probably my favorite Noah Kahn song.
Fun fact about that song: before Nick and I were really Morning Roar like connoisseurs, we would play music during our commercials. We got copyrighted for that song.
Are you serious?
Damn! That's like a core memory of me. MK spinning Noah Kahn.
Yes. I go on the website because I upload all of our YouTube Morning Roar streams to wxview.org like the weekend after we film. And I'm like, I can't find the video. And I go to check our email and it's like in all caps, you have violated copyright infringement. And then I go and read the description and it was like main-Noah Kahn.
Wait, so does somebody like watch it and then they're like, this isn't allowed, or like how
I
do they
think
like
they
figure
have
that out?
I think they have a digital scanning system.
AI
Yes.
something or other. Yeah.
So if they hear more, I think it's more than like 15 seconds of a song that you didn't pay for, you're cooked. So now that's why our intro beds are maybe 8 seconds long. And that's on a good day.
DMCA, baby.
Going back to fall and spooky season fun, I love a good like apple cider donut,
Oh.
pumpkin patch, apple cider, like
Anything pumpkin flavored or scented, or I am a sucker for it.
I love those kind of fall activities when the food comes with it, you know?
Exactly. But that does bring up the age-old argument. Are you talking about do we like pumpkin spice or apple cider better?
Oh, apple cider.
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Oh, I'm the deciding factor. Okay, hear me out. Pumpkin spice, I feel like as a beverage, really only goes well with coffee. So, but you can have apple cider basically anything.
Okay.
Okay,
I
that's
think
a
it
good
also
thing.
goes well with chai.
Okay, you know what? That is some ball knowledge. I
Thank
will
you.
give you that.
Pumpkin
Thank you.
spice chai
Deep
is-
ball knowledge.
Yeah, but I agree. Apple cider has to be a lot more versatile because I'm not grabbing a pumpkin spice donut, right?
Yeah, but
that sounds too
You
sugary.
got pumpkin pie. You can get like pumpkin ice cream.
Yeah,
there's
I
a lot
never
more
had. Oh, I
things.
never had pumpkin ice cream.
My stepmom is like, my dad has to like forage for it like during the fall and like stock up on it
Forage.
for the year. Yeah,
That's crazy.
like that like she is all over it. I've never had it personally, but like it's apparently that good.
I can kind of see it, Loki.
Why do I know Winnie's asleep right now in my apartment?
Oh God.
Because you're tracking Winnie.
I'm tracking Winnie. Find my iPhone, folks. It's a great app.
6 a.m. practice gets us all eventually.
But, you know, the 6 a.m. practice, to give you guys a little behind the scenes of the Morning Roar hosts, I wake up on Monday morning, there is blood all over our kitchen counter. There is blood on our butter dish. There is blood on a serrated knife that is hanging half off the counter. And it's like 8:30 in the morning. And I'm standing there like, what crime scene happened in the 7.5 hours that I was asleep? Like, what is going on? When he comes back, top eighth of their finger gone.
Ah!
They were cutting a Trader Joe's bagel with a serrated knife through the bagel right
What
into
did they
the
put
finger.
what did they put their finger through the hole? Like,
I-
oh yeah, let me cut this
I
with my
think-
finger in it.
You know, to show people on camera, they were cutting like this and didn't put it on the cutting board.
Rookie move.
Chopped, literally.
I heard you use that
Right.
knife afterwards though.
Yep. And you know what's horrible?
You didn't know.
I didn't know. And I called my mom. I was like, is this a biohazard? I'm actually freaking out. And she was like, you know what? You'll live. She was like, you're young. You will
You know
live.
what? That brings you closer together.
It does. And I was like, if my tomatoes have a little bit of Winnie on it, it's okay.
It's seasoning. In my apartment, if that blood splatter got anywhere like on any surface, that's not getting cleaned ever. That's like part of the lore of the apartment. That's seasoning at this point.
And that's the difference between men and women.
No,
Yeah.
I'm actually
That
gonna make
was
the clear
bleached.
distinction that we make sure to clean our apartment like once every
Yes.
weekish.
That was bleached
I
immediately.
threw
Oh,
an
we don't
orange
bleach.
at Damien's head the other week for fun, and it accidentally clipped the wall instead of his head, and it exploded on the wall. Those orange stains are still on that wall.
I feel like there's no way those are coming off.
It's not, but it's funny that it's there.
Well, I mean, I bring up the finger thing just because Winnie's not swimming right now because the left wrist is in a wrist brace from
Oh.
falling during Labor Day weekend. That MRI we got back yesterday, I think it's a definite sprain. And then the right hand now, the index finger is wrapped so heavily with gauze that one of their friends thought it was cotton candy.
Which friend was this?
Alana.
Of course.
Yep.
Here,
Um,
WXU want to tell you to be careful with sharp knives.
Yes, we do not endorse cutting things with serrated edged utensils.
In the air at all.
Yes. Put it on and turn
Get
the lights
yourself
on.
Use a
yeah.
slicer.
Yeah.
That should be safer.
Get a cutting board.
Rip it apart.
Yeah, rip it apart. That's
Or actually, you know what? Bagels have too many carbs in them.
Yeah.
Don't eat bagels.
Actually, we learned that in my nutrition class. Like one bagel that we think of is like 6 times the amount of like what you should actually be having of a bagel. Everybody.
I'm sorry, I'm not having 1/6 of a bagel.
Well, you know those like
the
mini
serving
bagels.
size is 1/6.
You know those like mini bagels.
Yeah.
Like those are the size you're actually supposed to be having.
Stop.
Like, dude, she told us that, and we were like, and we like looked around, and we were like, huh? Like that class.
Rip everyone from New York.
Well, here on
Actually rip you.
WXVU, we're all finding out we're fat.
Yeah, literally.
No, sitting through that class, I'm like, oh my god, we had to do a diet analysis. Yeah, that was a wake up.
Nick, would you like to run through birthdays before
I would love to.
our
mispronounce all
interview's
these
coming
names.
up in about 7 minutes? So I want to make sure we get through everything.
All right, so today Gwen Stefani is 56 years young, no doubt singer and TV personality, is still just a girl. in her mid-50s and fabulous. Also, rapper A$AP Rocky turns
My
37.
king.
We hope he celebrates Praise the Lord style, maybe with Rihanna baking a cake. And Noah Schnapp, aka Will from Stranger Things, celebrates his 21st birthday.
What a goat. Doesn't he go to Penn?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're asking Laura, I don't know.
Yes.
I think he does.
And on Saturday, we have actress Dakota Johnson turns 37. We'll never forget her hilariously falling off Ellen. Actually, that wasn't the truth. Hollywood legend Susan Sarandon is 79 this weekend, fittingly in spooky season. She did Rocky Horror after all. And a former NBA MVP, Derrick Rose, hits 37. Here's to hoping he has a ball on his birthday. And on Sunday, October 5th, it's a Swift Sunday. NFL star Travis Kelce turns 36. Perhaps his birthday feels extra special with certain pop star in his life.
We didn't even talk about that. It's Taylor Swift release day.
I was actually going to say, because my human development professor was like, any of you Swifties out there, please email me your opinions. I will read them. I will get back to you. I want to know how you guys are feeling about it. And I was like, I don't know if I even knew Taylor Swift was coming out with new music today.
Okay, it's called The Life of a Showgirl, released October 3rd, 2025. We have 13 songs on...
It's always
The
13
album.
songs.
13 songs, 42 minutes. We've got The Fate of Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, Opalite, Father Figure, Eldest Daughter, Ruin the Friendship, Actually Romantic, Wish List, Wood, Cancelled, all caps, Honey, and The Life of a Showgirl featuring the GOAT, Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I feel like whoever titled these songs must be like 14 years old.
Nah, I like the, like, whatever the Friends one is. I'd be interested to hear that one. End of a Friendship or whatever.
I
let
just
me
feel
go back
like
to it.
There's the song title Actually Romantic is so like r/I'm 14 and this is deep.
Ruin the Friendship. Dude, it's the age-old question.
What's the question?
If you fall in love with your friends, do you ever tell them?
I think yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like, especially with friends.
I think she's
No.
pulling for that too with the song
hold on.
Ruin the Friendship.
Let me cook here, because if you're actually really good friends with that person, you should be able to have that conversation and be able to walk away happy or walk away
With either opinion. Yes.
with either opinion.
No, I can get on board with that.
Right.
But I think some people don't know how to go about having that conversation.
And that's fine.
Wait,
Yes,
I
genuinely-
zoned out for about 30 seconds.
We're saying ruin the friendship on that topic. If you fall in love or like with one of your friends, do you tell them?
Ooh, no.
Okay, you're on no and Nick is on yes.
I mean, not like I'm in love with you. We need to get married right now. Like more like, hey, we've been friends for a while. I've kind of caught feelings. Let's talk about it. It's a healthy conversation. Who knows? They may feel the same. You can never really tell in these kind of situations, just based off of like, because you're in your head too much.
I think this is arguably like the most vulnerable situation you could put yourself in as a human.
Yes.
I feel like you run the risk of ruining the friendship telling them. Like, I'd rather just like ride it out and then be like, all right, it's all good now.
I think you would have to read the vibes.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't reciprocated at all, you got to move on.
Yeah.
But if the vibes are there, I could see a point where that conversation could be had.
Yeah, and it sucks having
That's a good thing.
caught feels from my friends. It's really difficult.
Shout out high school for that, dude.
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
high school is your rude awakening to that phenomenon.
Dude, that was like my first like real relationship was like with a year and a half.
Yes.
Like one of my best friends. Like,
Yep.
Yeah. Mine too.
Anyways,
Anyways.
moving on.
Moving on.
Why did we just get so deep on the morning hour?
That's good.
In terms of WXVU station updates, folks, we're gonna head to our first break in a second before our interview here. But again, like I said, I'm sounding a little bit redundant, but I'm okay with that. It's World College Radio Day. Happy World College Radio Day.
College Radio Day.
Go check out the fire graphic our social media director Avery Stout made. Follow us on Instagram at WXVU Radio to follow along today. We'll have DJs posting on our stories. Shout out Karina Baylor coming in here for the 2 a.m. slot. Shout out Winnie coming in here for the 5 a.m. slot. I'm really scared I'm going to have to cover the 3 and 4, but you know. We'll get through.
That might be the move. Chief.
It might be the
That
move.
might be the move, Chief.
I might be the one in here at the Red
I was
Bull
gonna
in
say
a couple hours.
I was gonna say if I have a friend coming from home. Otherwise, I would slide in there for that 3 to 4.
All right.
And if they don't end up coming, I will, not happily, but I would possibly take that 3 to 4 a.m. slide.
Not happily. What do you mean? You don't want to have the pleasure of being here at 3 a.m.
Yeah, you'd watch me like.
I've been in
For the
here at 3 a.m. maybe twice in my collegiate career.
Yeah. I
And
was
I-
asleep at 3 a.m.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say I've been in here once at that time.
Over finals of sophomore spring, when they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna be station manager next year," I was like, "This is when we have to start cooking in the stew." I painted that mural in the first room. I was like
Hey.
doing all these CDs. Me and the night janitor, we got really close that week.
Yeah.
They kept
Damn.
coming in and they were like, "You're still here?" I was like, "Guys, we gotta make some big improvements right now."
I was gonna say.
All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for listening to the Morning Roar. This is 89.1 on your FM dial. We're going to head to our first break, and then we are going to hear from the main chef at Villanova. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. We'll be back right after this.
Cool.
I can already feel the head dead.
Good segments today, guys.
Good energy. Kind of pissed you can't adjust these mic stands up.
We're
I know.
working on it. Nick hasn't gotten in here, so I just threw them up as best I could, and I think he's going to help me. But I'm sorry. I know they're annoying.
Honestly, I just need to be able to turn this thing 90 degrees in the front.
Okay.
But I can't.
Dude, I've been thinking that too. So I'm like, I don't want the thing in my face.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm like talking like this. When I'm talking around, I'm trying to mouth.
Yeah, like if it could go like this and then rotate like.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
wait, never
There
mind.
you go.
It
Never
just turns
mind.
like that?
It was not doing that for me like recent, like last week.
Mine don't do that. Mine do not do that. That's crazy.
Wait, yeah, no, that was not like that.
How the fuck did you do that?
It just did it. I can't lie. It's just like look. Like it just is rotating.
Oh, that's because that's not screwed on. Okay, that's not great.
All right. Well,
That's what I couldn't figure out is how do you get it to be tight and
God, this one fucking solid. This is not moving.
All right, never mind. I'm back to square one.
Learning what triggers your anxiety is key to preventing it. Make sure to set boundaries and celebrate your small successes. Give yourself some love.
Well, this keyboard on the
If you'd
channel.
like more ways on how to reduce and prevent anxiety, visit thrive365.villanova.edu.
I just forget about the fly.
Okay, you should let me help you set this up.
This PSA is brought to you by senior nursing students in the Fitzpatrick College
all right,
of
I
Nursing,
started it.
the Office of Health Promotion, and WXVU Villanova Radio.
So I think we can yap and then whenever he joins, he joins.
Is it a Zoom or is it?
It's a Zoom.
Oh,
Log on to smoothjazznetwork.com to vote on this week's feedback track. And listen to the Top 20 Countdown heard every Saturday at 8 a.m. on V89.1 The Roar.
Okay, play the intro bed and then we're rolling. The morning roar. The morning roar. The morning roar.
Ooh, is this the live version?
Welcome back. You're
Hello.
listening to the morning roar on 89.1 on your FM dial, folks.
Yeah!
We're rolling, baby.
I was gonna say it's Good Friday.
It is a good Friday.
Like I'm readily awake, ready for the weekend.
Oh yeah.
It's been a good week. I feel like very productive
And it's like solidly hoodie season. Like this is no excuse hoodie season.
until it hits 11 a.m. and it's 70 degrees. But
I don't
until
talk.
then.
No. Don't, that's the part where you don't talk about that, Mitch. I mean, I got my MIT hoodie on. I want to rock this the entire day. I want to even think about taking this thing off. All right, I want to hood up all day.
you're gonna think about it
Please.
once you're sweating. Like
Listen, Mitch, to be very clear. I'm gonna wear this hoodie today.
all day.
I'm going to enjoy
Wait,
it.
so am I. We're both whipping the gray hoodies.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you wearing shorts?
No, I'm wearing jeans.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I need part of my body to be breathable. So I'll do a t-shirt and jeans, or I'll do hoodie and shorts.
That's why I got the flops on.
That's crazy.
You,
I gotta
you gotta
get- I
have
got-
some aeration,
bearskin,
some
yeah.
flow.
That's
So,
I feel
I mean, these jeans are pretty baggy.
No,
They're-
that's
they're-
that's like arguably worse. They trap the heat then. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a balloon.
We here
of,
at
like, hot
WXU The
air,
Roar doing thermodynamics of Nick's clothes.
Yes.
right? You like engineering. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
I
gotta be-
do. I got an A in that course. I got that
feel
T-shirt.
Like, I feel like that's what he's doing for his career or something.
Low key, yeah. That's kind of my job.
You
Are
know?
you a thermal guy?
A little. That's my concentration. Is thermal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, not by choice, by how I perform my thermodynamics and heat transfer classes.
I just
Yeah.
remember
I
Nick's
do.
awesome professor that came in.
Yes.
He was so cool that we got to interview. What's his name?
Dr. Andrew Lee.
Shout out Dr. Andrew Lee. That was one of my favorite interviews that we've done.
I think we should have him back.
I think we should too. He was so knowledgeable about everything beyond engineering.
I think we asked him exactly 2 questions
Yes.
on his actual engineer career, and then we started talking about Magic the Gathering.
Yes. Yes. And his
Oh,
ball
wait,
knowledge is
that
crazy.
actually. Wait, can we get this guy in here?
Yeah.
I want to meet this guy. Now.
Yeah, you gotta meet this dude.
You
He's-
said Magic the Gathering and anime. I was like, all right, this guy is good.
you know,
Dude,
he has some special sauce that just makes him like elite.
He's the boy.
He's like Camco levels of interview.
Mm,
That was
he's
just
up there.
complete ball knowledge.
yeah, totally. Let's move on to our second segment while we wait for Chef Gonzalez here. I know he has a busy morning, so I hope he can make this interview. Our 3-day weather forecast. Let's see what Mother Nature's cooking up this weekend. So today, folks, we have already had the hoodie and shorts or hoodie and jeans debate in the studio. So it's going to be sunny and gorgeous, high around 71 degrees. By Friday into Friday, or by afternoon into Friday evening, we should have clear skies and it's cooling off to the low 60s. Saturday, mostly sunny with highs in the mid 70s. And then Sunday, it should be sunny and 79 degrees. So Sunday is going to be lovely.
Yeah, Sunday's going to be like probably the last hurrah, the last call.
I'm excited for that. And Chef Gonzalez, Chef Jose Gonzalez has joined us. How are you, Chef? Good. Thank you so much for joining us on the Morning Roar. Just to introduce ourselves, I'm MK Kulikin,
I'm Mitchell D'Alessio.
And I'm Nick Williams.
and we're just so excited to have you on the show this morning. So thanks again for joining us.
All right, so to kick things off, Chef Jose, thank you for being here. First, tell us a bit about yourself. How did you get started in cooking, and what brought you to Villanova's Kitchen?
Well, that's great to hear, Chef. And I think just hearing your background and how hard you've worked to get here is just, it's really cool because I think for a lot of us college kids, we go in there and we just eat your food. We don't know the faces behind the people who are actually preparing them. So, again, we really appreciate you sharing your story. Coming up for our next question, going off of that, with your transition from the hotel business to being a college chef, what does a day in the life look like for you? And how early do you have to come to campus to start cooking for the day, prepping for the day, that type of thing? Wow, that's impressive. I don't,
I
I don't
was
think
gonna
I've
say,
been up at 4 a.m. in years.
I couldn't tell you the last time I was ever up that early. Getting here by 9 is like a struggle for me some days. So props to you. But seeing that you're here for a lot of different meals, different times of the day, what would you say is like the one dish that students are obsessed with? Like, what is the most popular meal? And do you have a personal favorite that you like to cook or eat while you're here?
That's crazy to think about because my go-to sophomore year, if I was ever feeling down, I'd walk from Alumni Hall to Spit to get the pasta because I knew that like every night it was always consistent. The Spit pasta was always there and it was always good. And that's crazy that was all predetermined. That was premeditated. Kind of read my mind there. It's freaking me out. Man, that's beautiful. Well, we're going to turn to a little bit more interesting topic here. So, as a chef, you're probably very passionate about nutrition, not just about cooking good food. It's probably we'll talk about a balanced diet. So, how do you tackle the challenge of making food that's not only tasty but also healthy for students? Are you sneaking veggies into the pasta sauce, perhaps? Now he ruins it.
I totally agree with that, Chef Jose. I've been a vegetarian for the past 4 years, and some of these, plant-based products, plant-based meatballs, falafel, they do a really good job at making them taste like the real thing. And sometimes you don't even know that veggies are in the dish you're eating. Totally. Well, because we're coming up on midterms, Chef Jose, a lot of our friends, our peers, they're living off ramen and instant coffee right now. You're barely getting through the day trying to keep up with classes, keep up with work while you're studying for these big tests. So, do you have any quick, easy cooking tips for those who live in dorms or apartments, like a simple recipe or, anything that you would recommend in that area?
I don't know if I have raspberry vinaigrette in my cabinet.
That sounds
I
delicious.
know, I may need to go purchase some.
That made me want to eat a salad, and I'm not big on like leafy greens, so that's
Dude, you're missing out just having a salad as a treat once in a while.
no. Like I can't get over the texture. I don't know. I might have to give it a shot. So it's worth trying the food. But before we let you go, if there's one myth that you could bust about dining hall food, what would it be? Like, here's your chance to set the record straight on like anything about like regarding that. Like if there was like one myth you could bust about dining hall food, like what would it be?
Like the chicken is always undercooked, right? Like, or like the fish is coming is like is frozen, is like a month old type rumors. Yeah, sure.
Well, Chef, thank you so much for that answer. I know all of these questions, I've wanted some of these answered since freshman year.
Yeah.
It's great to hear your story, your background, and just get to know you a little bit more. And from the three of us here, and honestly from the whole student body, we just appreciate what you do for us and how great your cooking is. So thank you so much for joining us today on the Morning Roar. Yes. You as well.
Thank you.
And we'll be seeing you soon in the dining hall. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Go Cats.
Go Cats.
Well, folks, you just heard Executive Chef Jose Gonzalez. That was a really cool thing to hear that he started at McDonald's,
Yep.
went
Here
through
he
the
is.
hotel industry, and now he's executive head chef at Villanova. That was so cool. to
And I
hear.
like that you can hear the pride he takes in it. Like
Yes.
you could tell he's passionate about what he does, and he cares about the students, cares about his work. Because I feel like culinary cooking, it's an art. It's an art in some way.
It is.
You can hear him saying that. He cares how it looks and how it tastes. Everything matters.
And having to feed 7,000 kids, that's just
Yeah.
undergrad every day.
And he's getting up at 4 every day.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
He said that, and my jaw dropped.
I was like,
Here by 5 a.m. to start prepping. I mean,
Yep.
what a goat.
So the next time you guys want to trash talk the dining halls or talk about how Pitt's horrible, blah 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 blah, that's his kitchen.
that
Yeah.
is, yeah,
Think about the man behind that.
And that's his pride.
he cares.
And he started out to support his siblings and a single mom. I think that just says who he is right there.
Yeah.
Let's move on to sports here. We've got about 5 minutes left, guys, and then our World College Radio broadcast continues. I'm so excited for you to hear what we have in store today. We've got Rippin' the Current coming up next, which is a
Nice.
sick freshman show that started. Really, really cool music played on that show. So stay tuned for that with Eiley coming up at 10 a.m. But in the meantime, what's going on with sports?
Sports this weekend. All right. So the Wildcats scored a big win last weekend. They edged William and Mary to a 31-24 win at home for Parents Weekend, bringing their record to 2-2 on the season, 1-1 in the conference. Quarterback Pat McQuaid and running back Jalen Jackson came up clutch in that victory, and now the team hits the road to take New Hampshire this Saturday, which is a CAA matchup at 1 p.m. in Durham, New Hampshire. Let's go Cats.
That road
Yeah.
W.
Honestly,
That's,
I have 3 rooms of football guys on my floor. Shout out Dobbin 4th floor, best residence on campus.
I was going to say, I have one football guy in one of my classes, and he was talking about it with my professor yesterday and how they get to fly there instead of taking a bus.
And they're dedicated, dude. They're up early. They're always at practice, and it's paying off. I mean, isn't their only loss to Penn State and maybe Mon?
Yeah, they're 2-2, so they
Yes.
have Penn State in one other loss.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, I don't know who their other one is.
In other words, it's Red October, baby. If
It
you're a
is Red
baseball
October.
fan, Phillies are back. My Tigers,
And not the Red Sox.
my Tigers clinched. I will be showing up in that Detroit jersey. I'm sorry, Nick.
I love Detroit. Detroit Tigers merch, I love it. It always
Here
has
we go, bro.
a little nostalgic feel. Sorry, my hands are sweating a little bit.
No, you're fine.
But they always have a little nostalgic feel to it. I love it. There's nothing to hate about it. Detroit teams, I feel like they always get kind of pooped on, so it's kind of nice to see when they succeed.
Thank you. That really warms my heart. I'm sorry, Nick. I see your disappointment in your eyes.
I want to put it out in the universe is that I put the Red October thing in the script before the Red Sox lost to the Yankees last night, and as a nicety, right? I put air quotes around that on purpose because guess what? Phillies October is not Red October. That's fake. I'm sorry, all Philly fans. That's not real. That is a Red Sox thing, and you will never take that away from me. It is a fraud. It is a cheap imitation. That is not what we do here.
Oh, I think all of our 20 listeners right now will probably disagree with
We just
you.
lost all of them.
I was gonna say, I think they're all going to disagree.
They're falling as we speak.
You're gonna see, ratings are coming in as we speak, and
Yes.
they're all kick this guy off the show.
And one thing I gotta say about Red October, make the tickets more affordable.
That's never happening.
I know I say the same thing about concerts. I'm trying to go to Phillies Dodgers on Monday. Why are nosebleeds $350?
Because there's a profit to be made.
I'm actually surprised they're only $350. I was going to say $500.
Like, let me get in with my wild card. I'll pay $100. Let me get that student discount. I got 1 year left, guys. Like,
Yeah.
let me slide in there.
Flyers
Use
game.
as many student discounts as you can.
Yes. Speaking of student discounts, this Sunday, all art museums in Philly are free if you bring your student ID.
They're always free on Sundays. Or pay what you want, but that's
Not, I don't think for the public ones.
really.
Like the Barnes, you always have to pay. Barnes is free this Sunday.
I don't know. I feel like I usually only go on Sundays just because I know it's when they run their
That's
run their
clutch.
cheap. Like
That's clutch.
I don't think I've ever like touched a museum in Philly other than a Sunday, or unless it was like a school trip.
Yeah, it's also just it takes a lot to get out there, so you kind of have to give your whole day to it.
Oh yeah.
So, 9:58 here on World College Radio Day, Friday, October 3rd. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your 89.1 on your FM dial. Last scene thoughts, boys. What are we giving them?
Let's what are we feeling for the weekend?
I'm feeling going to Red Fair. So
Ooh, where at?
I have no clue. I have a friend who's been wanting to drag me out for the last 4 years, and they never had the opportunity to, and I just kind of caved.
So you're going to a Ren Fair.
Going to Red Fair, and I'm bringing a costume as well, and it's exactly the one you're thinking of. So
I love that. I love that.
for those who know, you know. If you don't,
Well, you don't know.
I guess you just don't know. But before we part ways together, folks, good luck to everyone pushing through midterms. You got this.
Yes, you do.
Remember to take breaks, enjoy the gorgeous fall weather, and maybe treat yourself at Conwa if you earned a Hoagie reward.
Just call it Conwell.
Let me live. All right, I'm so sick of people saying Wawa, and my brain immediately thinks about the Bryn Mawr one.
My skin just like shriveled up. Conwa? Nick.
No.
What's
please.
wrong with that?
No,
What's
it
wrong?
just doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. There's no ring to it. There's nothing.
What, you want to call it Wawa then?
No. I just want to call it Wawa.
But that's not just.
Welcome with anything if you're really feeling
last
like
episode.
bold on like names. Come on, like
Kohogo is the only one I can get on.
what?
Common Holy Grounds, Kohogo.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think I was actually having that conversation the other day with somebody. Like, what is it called? Like, what is our nickname for it?
Kohogo.
I didn't know that. To
Yep.
be honest.
That's my stopping grounds. Those people work hard. We got to get someone from Kohogo on this show.
I actually have a friend who used to work at Kohogo.
Dude, let's go.
I've only been there once, but it was an enjoyable experience.
All right, folks. We're cutting into Eileen's time here, so I want to make sure that our next live segment for World College Radio Day can get bumping. But thank you so much for listening to the Morning Roar. I'm MK Coolican.
I'm Mitchell DeLessio.
And I'm Nick Williams.
And boys, can you host next Friday?
Damn. It's gonna be a boys'
As
night.
far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Okay. I'll be gone. So I'm giving you the reins.
Oh, you're going.
Dude.
You're taking your break early.
Yeah. Oh, Wednesday I'm out of here. Are you kidding me?
You don't have class?
concert with mom Wednesday night. I'm out.
Like you'll be home by Wednesday night.
I will be home Wednesday at 3 p.m.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my flight's at like
Do
noon.
you just not have class next week?
I have some class.
Are you fading it, or
I have not skipped a single class.
so you're skipping these?
I have saved my skips.
But I thought you couldn't like skip the ones like technically like just before like. Break
Well, I can't use a personal day, but like I can be absent.
Also, we're seniors. Professors understand at this point.
Exactly. And like I participate. I raise my hands. Like
So you think you're out? Like you're good to skip.
my mom got front row tickets to one of our favorite folk singers. I'm like, I gotta be
Which
there.
folk singer?
It's definitely like an adult niche reference. Do you know Mary Chapin Carpenter?
I actually do.
Okay.
Don't listen. I do not listen, but I.
But you know the
like,
name.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we love her music, so I'm hyped for that.
I love how the whole conversation behind like this will never fly in college. That in college is like
Everything.
I feel like
flies.
every professor would understand. Front row tickets to a concert with your mom. Yeah, get
Have
out of here.
fun.
Don't
Exactly.
get out of here.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say I feel like all my professors are like cool enough that like if you have like a valid excuse, they're like, all right, like have a good time.
My hot take is AP classes were harder than anything I've taken in college.
Amen.
Ooh, gonna disagree with you on that one. but I would definitely say that like a lot of my classes are easier than APs.
Just because like in-class essays, I don't do that here.
I haven't done
No,
one of those in
But then it's
years.
like AP Lang, and you're fighting for your life.
I'm my personal like terrible story of the week was my one exam for geography. I had to write 15 short answer questions, 2 essay questions, and 15 multiple choice questions in an hour and 15. My hand was destroyed after. I was like,
Oh, dude,
I
I'm
was like,
sorry.
this.
Can't write fast enough.
So I actually wanted. That was the most writing I've done in years.
Yeah. Well, from all of us here at the Morning Roar, thank you so much for listening. It's been a time. We love hosting for you, and I hope we didn't kill Nick's, conwa. You can still call it that. We just may not
No,
call it
no,
that.
it might have needed to get killed.
Okay.
I don't know.
Enjoy midterms, enjoy your weekend, and make sure to tune in to 89.1 for the next 23 hours because we will be here and we will be here strong.
Hearing real voices.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening to the Morning Roar. This is 89.1 on your FM dial. Go Cats, baby.
I've been like unironically like meowing with one of my friends and it's been like so bad.
Dude,
Hi.
Dude, no, like unironically, like I was on the phone with her and like I hung up because I lost Wi-Fi or like cellular under the west tunnel, and all she texted me was meow question mark.